Just okay. I do my best. I'm not gonna give it out. Okay, here's the next video.
This is from Deleted. I found out that my wife is pretending to be a black man on Reddit. So this is going to be kind of tough to type out. To start, we're both white. But essentially, I was on my wife's computer for work since mine had just kind of died the other day. I wasn't trying to snoop around or anything, but I noticed in the history that she had been to Reddit. I didn't even know that she used Reddit, so it came as a surprise. She knew I used it, so I was curious as to why she never mentioned it. I looked at her profile, and needless to say, I was beyond shocked at the posts and the comments that I found. I won't go into too much detail as to not make anyone upset, but she was pretending to be part of the black community, even going as far as pushing certain agendas, all while pretending to be someone she's not. She even had a profile picture of some random black guy. I saw that she regularly got into arguments with people on the website as well. I'm not sure how to even bring this up. I guess I just really needed to vent because I feel like the image of my wife I knew is falling apart, and I don't know how to deal with this. She's been noticing that I've been acting distant and not sticking around the house as much. She asked me if I was cheating. Of course, I denied it, and we get into arguments about it. I'm so stressed out. What the hell? I'm sorry to anyone and everyone that I may have upset. I just wanted to vent because it feels like my whole world is coming down. I'm gonna confront her. I just have to process all of it.
Hey man, it can be hard being in love with a black man. You know, it's a shame that you racist, dude. You racist, man. You don't like her no more because she black, huh? See, when she was just white, you were okay, but now that she's a black man, oh, and you homophobic? Oh man, you a racist homophobe. Man, that's bad.
She went Rachel Doez in like 3 different ways.
Just explain to me, if I was to believe this, which
now this one I don't believe.
Nah, white people have been pretending to be black and stoking arguments and fights for as long as we've been here. What you talking about, man? Come on.
I've been on the fence on this for a while.
Black Lives Matter, anybody?
Yeah. I'm on the fence on this, Tracy, only for this reason. Because I didn't put this in the video, but there are people who said that, you know, they went into Reddit. And one of the statements that one of the people said was, well, as a black man, I find it kind of hard to comment on Reddit because I just feel like I'm disrespected. And they called out that person for being the white wife, and they deleted their whole account. So I'm not particularly sure if it's real or not. All I'm saying is, if it is real, I heard what you said, but it doesn't sound like that's what she was doing. So my question is, why? Why did you have to be a black man if you're fighting for the agenda? Now, Theus, I get what you're saying. I literally would figure if you say you're a black man and I'm a black man and I figure Trump is the greatest president of all time. I see you being toxic by being the opposite, but he is saying, as a black man, I think we need
Marlon, you're missing the whole thing. You're missing the whole thing. Okay, she's the one that's cheating. That's her lover. And what? That's what it is. We can't hear you, Theus.
Why are you muted?
Because I knew I would start talking. She ain't even got no lover, man. This is it. What y'all are seeing is a cry for help. This is a young lady who was born in the wrong body and all kinds of. She's a black man. That's Leroy. And now she has just found out the scales will come off her eyes because not only does her man not trust her, so he's snooping in her stuff, but the moment he found out that he was in love with a black man, he was done. And he don't know
I do have to add this one little thing that makes this a real fake story. Okay. I got on her computer because mine died, which, okay, dude, plug your damn computer up. But fine. My computer died.
That makes sense.
I get that. The part that did make sense was I was into her history. And I'm like,
what you doing looking at your history?
Going to her history?
Nosy, no privacy.
If he didn't, he would never know he was in love with a black man.
Anna, don't laugh at him. Just don't.
This woman went from a white woman to a
Rachel Doez or whatever her name was. Dolezal. Thank you.
Yeah, she's still a woman. She's still a woman.
But she
lied, but she's still a woman.
Hey, I'd rather have her on my team than Candace Owens any day of the week.
At least she volunteered to join the team.
Yeah.
You can't hear us, Nikki? Because I don't have no issues on my end.
She just said that her
sound went out, not yours.
Okay, damn. Just making sure it wasn't from my end or anything else. I was just
he really getting them in before January 1st.
You didn't say January 1st now. You don't have to.
You said the new year, that's January 1st.
I ain't say what day the new year. We got
12. already rolling off of this.
See, now he's backing away now. Oh, I didn't say anything about January 1st. I said November 15, 2023.
We got 12 months in the new year, so I ain't say. I understand he said that they're ready had a profile pic of black man. I thought you didn't have to have a profile pic already. It was sort of about. You can still be anonymous and still have a picture up because apparently she just picked a random black dude to be her.
That's
picture.
her crush. I'm telling y'all, that's
her alter ego.
That's her Google search, man. This is not conspiracy. She went on Google, black man. That's a black man. I'm gonna use him as a profile. Bing. There
man,
is.
no.
I'm a black male.
Maybe she has a black friend who he would love to be able to speak, but he knows that all of his stuff is being monitored. So she is doing him a favor by allowing him to post under her.
They still monitor her because she came out as a black man. So they still would monitor.
But they monitor him as a black man, not as, Charles, who's under FBI watch.
How do you know his name is? Never mind.
William? We go with William? We got Williams?
No, I thought you was going to say Jamal. I'm like, please don't.
How? Racially insensitive.
I said I thought you was going to say it. I didn't say you did say it. I said I thought you were going to say it.
Tracy, that was one step above Jerome. Oh, God.
No, because there are white men named Jerome.
Leroy.
I don't know if I'd have met me a white Jerome.
Jerome Seinfeld.
Who?
Jerry Seinfeld's real name is Jerome Seinfeld.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that.
Well, you learned something.
That's why he changed it to Jerry. I said Jerome and how.
Oh, and that's my late brother-in-law's name. So, yeah. Imagine if it was Samuel Jackson's profile picture. It might as well. All of it was fake. No difference.
Y'all being so hard on this person.
She up there lying. She could have just put herself.
I'm still talking about her racist husband.
Her husband.
Obviously, he is racist. I mean, that's apparent. Because he kept saying her agenda. Racist. He said her agenda. Well, what's her agenda?
Our agenda. Well, their agenda, which I guess.
Well, what is our agenda, Marlon?
Yeah.
Your agenda, Theos.
But the way the person read it, I'm like,
y'all ain't. You know what? I have been picked on all day today. What's your agenda, Theos?
Well, if you want to know.
I can tell you what your agenda is, Theos. It was her agenda.
I'm saying maybe we do have some things in common. Maybe she does want to work on, criminal justice reform and want to work on, the disparities in the health system for, Black people versus other minorities and other people in America. Perhaps you want to work on the fact that no matter how good the economy is or how bad the economy is, Black unemployment is static at twice the rate of white unemployment. So that can't be accidental when it's always twice, and yet we are like 1/5 of the population by comparison. I mean, hey, she might have some stuff that I'm interested in. Maybe she has an idea for reparations and what that might look like. I don't know. I like to hear what she might have to say. So, yeah.
Am I the jerk?